Welcome to episode 34 of Let's Play Cities Skylines Trinity, and today we return to our wonderful city. Man oh man, I just cannot stop playing this city and making these episodes, even to the detriment of the other series that I have going on, so I'm sorry about that. If you're looking for more Civ or more Sims, this is sort of taking everything over. But don't worry, all that will be coming soon as well. So, what are we going to do today? Well, I think it's about time we finish up this rail line here. You see we have one station here. Oh yeah, I want to show you what I did. I knew we were going to have a line here, and we're going to have a line to finish here. This is a very hilly area. So this comes up like this. There's a station here, but there's also a station way up here. So, because of the big height difference, we have the steepest street that you'll ever see, Murray Street, right here, which is more of a steep staircase than a true street. It's pretty special. But yeah, this I imagine will eventually connect to a rail line that goes all the way around and possibly all the way back. So, you know, such things are there for a purpose. But we're not going to worry about this guy over here because we have one station, 2, 3, 4. We just have to hook up number 5 and number 6, and that will be a rail line. Of course, it could go longer. It could go off here or off there or anything like that. But there's really no point to that, I think. I think it's pretty good as it is. So we're going to have it connect, and these monorails will do all the local stuff for us. We have one line that's going to be going over here, and we'll probably cross and go through here, up in this direction, maybe even up the hill, I don't know. And then we'll have room for one more line that will go forward, which could be a continuation of this line, but it won't be, just because we have, you know, the ability to make more than one line at a station. So, today, first thing to do is hook up this to this, and I am thinking that what we're going to do is first go down to this level, and we are going to begin by leveling this, and in fact, making it deeper. Just like that. Let's see here. That should be plenty deep. So it's going to start with a little curve. A little curvy-derv. And we're going to have the rail go into the cutout. And it's going to go in a nice little arc. So I want to make this as it was, more or less. So, yeah. Let's curve ourselves correctly. There we go. That's about as perfect as I've ever made one. So that's our good karma for today. Or, well, not karma, but you know. It's our good mojo. So don't expect good mojo for the rest of the day. We've used it up on that one thing. Although this worked out pretty well too. But yeah, I like the idea that you can, this avenue goes here and then it branches off into 2 separate roads. Okay, so this needs to connect not to here, but to there. It could connect here, but it's not going to. I mean, it might be fun just for the lulz of it to make a little stubby little connection that's never going to be used ever. But I don't know if I'll do that or not. and without changing elevation whatsoever, a cut becomes a embankment. Pretty rad, right? Alright, and now we're going to move this along, leave a gap, and now we just need this to come up a little bit. First of all, so this goes around here, boop-a-doop-a-doo, click. I always do that. I make it too close and then it doesn't, and then it gives problems. We have to avoid crushing our farmhouse. There we go. Somewhat elegant. Not really, but I mean, you've all seen me do this long enough to know that all things can be fixed and made nice. So let's see here. This is a wiggly road right here. It's pretty funny. We're going to go ahead and make that. And we're also going to go ahead and make this. Alright, there's our connection. There's our historic farm, which is very important and must be preserved, of course. So let's see here. Doo-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Yep, up to here. Whoa. Camera stuffs. And then that can go here. And look how easy it all is. Oh, man. And you know what? Just for shits and giggles, how about we hook that up there and then never ever actually use it? As in, it'll just be literally for decoration. So it'll be a fun little thing here. And speaking of fun little things, we got that's really lumpy. I don't mind things being lumpy, but it's a little too lumpy. That's a little bit less lumpy. That's okay. But yeah, just look how cool things are when you add a bunch of rails everywhere. We very conveniently left this here just in case. And you could say it's a side track or a, you know, something that can be used for servicing trains or something. Even though it won't and never will be. It's okay. They don't have to know that, right? Alright. Now, I thought about several solutions for this. For a while, I was thinking I was going to bulldoze my way through this area, extending this avenue and this rail line, just using eminent domain to crush this general area of this unnamed town. But I've decided against doing that. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to loop it around like this. So, let's see here. We're going to get quite a deep cut going. And it's going to head in this direction thusly. Oh no, but wait. That's all the deep you can go. Or is it? Now, obviously, we can go a lot deeper. But we're going to do it in an elegant way. Well, I mean, you know, as elegant as you can get. Yeah, we are making this a real deep cut. Do 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 do. And we're going to stretch this. Looks rough now, but once we get things situated, it's going to be a lot better. I mean, you ever look at a building that's under construction? It's obviously in an unfinished state, and it's not going to look as nice as it will once it's actually done. So just keep that in mind when you look at this area. I'd say it's taking a little bit more time than other things might, but it'll be worth it. Let's see here. Yeah, I only want to make it go down maybe about this far. So we'll do that. And it will transition pretty nicely. Oh no, what's going on here? Did it get too steep? No, it just got too lumpy. And yeah, we can smooth all this out later. Whether this area will be commercial, industrial, or a mix of both, we'll decide later, but I'm thinking that there will be at least some industrial in this region. Also, population's going down a little bit, I noticed, but it's going to go back up very soon. And now it's time to continue this. And really, this slope is pretty severe, so there's not going to be too much down here, I don't think. It's going to take some landscaping to really get it to go. But now that we have unlimited landscaping, it should actually not be that big of a deal. All right. Debating between whether if I can tolerate net grade crossing here, but I think the answer is probably no, actually. So pause, because it's time to crush this area. Okay. Now, is that deep enough? Well, we're going to find out very, very quickly. But this highway can go up a little bit. It would not be a terrible problem if it did. And there we go. It's a little bumpy, but I think we can accept it. All right. Yeah, press play, and everything continues as normal, like nothing ever happened. Don't you love it? Of course you do. And now, can this bad boy just... Yep. All right. Looks good. Jiggles a little here, but I think I can live with that. Oh, it does kind of divide here. Although we can do something cheeky here. You ready for cheekiness? I don't know if this will work actually, but we're going to try. We're going to try something. Are you ready? Not exactly elegant, but it does count for cheek factor. Yep, it just splits and rejoins on its way down. And yes, that really does exist in certain places. So, there we go. And that is now a complete circuit. People can drive under here, they can drive over there. And also, I think that all of this... Maybe I'll make this a road. Maybe I'll make it a road later. What I will do is I'll make this section a road. Yep, just that much for now. So, things are looking pretty good. Also, I think we can upgrade this and no one's going to get destroyed, which is very helpful. And now we can create a train. So we're actually going to start from here and go down. Alright. Stop. Another stop. And now we go here, meaning all of this stuff in here is going to be finished up. Here and then finally here. Okay. All right. Well, let's see here. We're going to make this, I don't know. Man, there's like so many colors that we can't possibly be running into this problem yet. But we are going to name it after the late great pitcher Roy Halladay. I don't know if I spelled his name right. But yes, former pitcher of my Philadelphia Phillies and the Toronto Blue Jays tragically died in a plane crash just today. It is truly sad. But he will be forever immortalized in rail line here, and look at that. People are already waiting for the train going in both directions. Oh man. But yeah, look at all this riverfront property we suddenly now have. I think we can develop a little bit of it. I am thinking though that they would be infilling a lot of this, wouldn't they? Boom, 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 boom. Just like that. And here is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say a major developer got permission to build some units over here, some high rises or mid rises, because I don't think I don't think actual high rises can or ever do develop. And also, didn't we add a ferry pier? Maybe we'll add another one. We'll just add them and we'll see if they will actually function in the future. But yeah, let's throw this one down right here. Look at the water rush in here. Oh, and if you heard that notification, that was me again. Alright. Yes, I'm not Mr. Popular. It's just so happens that I have a lot of, or I'm in a couple groups that can be active at times. So there we go. And we are going to spread this right along here. Boink. And that should be okay. I do think this is major enough now, or will be soon at any case, that we can upgrade it. Oops. Actually, no, I want that to be upgraded too. So there we go. We'll just upgrade this right up. And we will develop this land here. Boo doo 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 doo. But yeah, a lot of. You know what we can do though? Lagrange, guess what? You are also going to be a farm district. It won't affect any residential that exists or commercial, but it will let us create farm zones. So there we go. Yay. Yippee. But let's let the developers get their development. So looking out over this bridge and the city beyond it. Not the best view ever, but it's something. Slapping down all that. We'll give them some high, and yes, we are making it high density on purpose. We'll give them some wacky small high density commercial plots down here. And we'll put some medium density commercial here, as well as along here. And then over here, this will be low density commercial. But everything down here will be low density residential. So there we go. Everyone gets their chance. And also I'm not too concerned that this doesn't have power yet because it doesn't actually go anywhere. So I think in order to conclude this episode, we should do exactly what we always do. First, we are going to do this, and we are going to watch the Roy Halladay line in action. All right, yes, here we go. Once again, writing from the top. So, going down this hill, which is a bit lumpier in first person than it at first looks. Okay. Well, here we are coming into the hub. And almost every station is either at, actually not almost, every single station is either at a hub or a, I guess you could say, unofficial hub. But here we go, going along the river, paralleling, I think it's the Prince line, but don't quote me on it, I could be wrong. Alright, pulling into the station where we are actually picking up passengers already, so that's cool. So getting those passengers and moving on. Crossing the smaller river and entering LaGrange over here. There's a few people waiting, but also people getting off. Yeah, this line will not be hugely used for a while, I don't think. But zipping along here. The river being close by over there. Joining with the line that will never be used for anything. Going through our cut. And to this station. And this one does count as a hub because there is the monorail and possible future bus stops which also use that spot. So no longer is anyone on, but that's not too surprising. Alright, under the bridge. It's very tight, but according to the simulation, as far as it knows, there's plenty of room. And there's Prospectburg to our left. We're going into our major cut. And coming up here to the unpowered hub, which is the current completion of the track. Well, there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Our work for today is done. So, I am going to say that this is going to be it for the episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and join us next time in which we start another crazy project. We're going to be building a highway. So see you then.